Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Planet Zoo video. ZookeeperChris here, and today we are going to do a walkthrough of this pangolin habitat that we built on stream. It is available on the Steam Workshop, and I will say up front, it is a little complicated, but I will show you how to get it into your zoo with some tips towards the end of this walkthrough. So let's just go ahead and start. As you can see, it is a walkthrough habitat that the guests can go through as well. Nothing too crazy over here. I did hide the zookeeper entrance door right there. I always like hiding that from the guest view. Moving on down, we have a planter over here. Wanted to use up some of this negative space in this area. I figured a planter would be a really cool way to do that. And then down here is our secret pangolin burrow. So let's go ahead and head down. Pangolin in Planet Zoo are Chinese pangolin, and they are a burrowing species. There are some arboreal ones as well, but I wanted to let the guests get a good view of this and feel like they're down in the pangolin burrows with them. So this turned out to be a really cool area. This is the complicated part if you want to put this in your own zoo. This is where things get complicated, but again, I'll show you that in a little bit. Alrighty, moving on out. We have our waterfall feature. Love that. A lot of movement going down into the river. A lot of vegetation along the river's edge there. I used a lot of temperate and some tropical plants in this build. Goes on down to this little pond with lilies and a little jet shooting up there in the middle. Then looking around, we just got a couple more random plants here and there, a couple trees. Got the rocks off to the side there so the pangolins can't just climb the hill and get out of here. There's one right there. Adorable. Alrighty, I think that does it for the inside here. So let's go ahead and turn it to nighttime and show you guys that, because it looks like a completely just different world at night. Ta-da! Check that out. Lighting is so important in your builds, by the way. I just want to show that. I love using lighting in my builds. So this lighting here, for example, makes the flowers of this tree really pop. And what tree is this, in case you're hearing? Tamarind tree or tamarind tree. Okay, so let's go through again, just checking out at nighttime. I lit up the lily pads down there. Thought that turned out really well. Lit up the pathing, of course. And if you download this for yourself, you are going to have to add your own path lights, and we'll get into that in a little bit as well. I lit up the river a little bit, lit it up with some blue lighting. I always love lighting up the lobster claw there in the back. I did that there, and I also did it on the planter. It looks really cool at night. Lit up the waterfall feature with just some, nothing too crazy, no crazy colors, just some dimly lit lights just to highlight it back there. And then moving over, we've got the cherry blossom tree, which looks completely different with this lighting. It just looks amazing at night with the blue lights. Looks like just something you'd see in a Frozen movie. But I love how the light just completely changes that tree. And then looking down a little bit, you see the red lighting down into the burrow. You go ahead and down here, and you can see the burrow at night from their view. There's one down here right now. Awesome. Go to the guest side. You can see I really wanted to do an area in the middle here with that red lighting that's used a lot in nocturnal animals. And then off to the sides, we used some dimly lit lights as well to give guests a better view of the pangolins if they were over in that general area. So yeah, that's the burrow. I think there's nothing else too crazy with the lights. Did some little pinky purple lighting there and some greens on the way out, but that's about it with the lighting. So let me go ahead now and put it to daytime. One thing I like to do with these builds is show you guys, is there one in the water? No. Let me go find a pangolin. I want to show you that everything is traversable and they can't escape anywhere. Hey, little buddy. So what we're going to do is select him, bring up our heat map, and go to, where is it? Habitat, traversable area. You can see they can walk all throughout here pretty much. Switch to shelter. You can see that this is a usable shelter. It counts as shelter for them. And then let's go back to traversable area. And there you go. Pretty much everywhere out here that you think that they could walk around, they could in the water and whatnot. And then You can see they can't climb out over this hill. If they could, you'd see these red icons here in the middle. You'd see them up along the edge somewhere, but it's pretty nice and secure. They're not getting out over the rocks or anything, so maybe an arboreal species might, but not these guys. So yeah, that is that. And now what I want to do is go ahead and show you guys how to put this in your own zoo. All right, it does require a little bit of work, but you know, this, like I said, this habitat it came out really amazing. So if you want to put in a little bit of work to put it in your zoo, awesome. Let me show you some tips and tricks on that. So let's go over here to this open space and go to blueprints. Boom. All right, so as always, it shows the blueprint 500 feet in the sky. So what I do is I hit X, it's a hotkey, and use the green arrow to bring it down. Now what I do when I'm bringing these down is I look over here to the ground, or sorry, to the pathing, and I want to get it down level with the current terrain. And I already have flattened terrain turned on, so that'll help a little bit. I wish it could snap to the terrain. That would be amazing. Setting these things down is always such a pain in the butt. Maybe that? Maybe a little bit higher? No. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Boom. Okay, not too terrible. Okay, so first thing you notice right here, there's no pathing. You have to do it yourself. So you just go down to paths. I'm sure you guys know all the way at the bottom, I like using this path. And don't know why it's like up in the sky. What is happening here? Oh, tunneling, turn that off. And what, okay, all those other settings are good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just start that. And pathing can be so hit or miss. Like as you can see right now, okay, let me turn off angle snap first and foremost. Sweet, it's gonna let me put it where I want it. Let's see how long this lasts. Guarantee you it's gonna get funky in a minute. Yep, right here it's getting funky. So it won't let me put it where my current pathing is, although, ooh, hold up. Okay, you just had to go really slow. There you go. Just go really slow. Pro tip. And you can just move that light out the way and point it at that tree if you need to. And right now also I'm following the path that I set, the dirt path, but again, if you can't get it perfectly lined up and you're a little bit more off to the right, that's totally fine. You can redo the dirt pathing on yours. All right, that was pretty easy. And now you see, I would recommend putting some lights down here. Just go down to construction and type in path. Make sure you have you're searching everything. And then I like using these new world path lights. Hello, speaking words hard. And I like doing them like in the middle of every other curb. But obviously do whatever you like because it's your zoo. And I think that's it for inside the habitat with that. Now let's get to the complicated part that can make your hair want to fall out if it doesn't line up well with you. So this is a complicated part. What you want to do first is go down to terrain, go to sculpting, go to flatten a foundation, right? And what I'll do is I will start down here. So I'll click and drag it back because what it's doing, it's flattening the terrain out here to be the same level as the area that I first clicked on. And I'm just going to go crazy and just make it really massive. I'm not going to use all this. I'm probably going to fill in as much of this as I can, okay? And now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our normal pathing and we're going to try and connect this to your pathing outside. Let's see, we got flat. I don't know if I need to flatten terrain. Oh, okay, probably not. Oh, it's like sunken down. That's why. Okay, well, either way. So I want to give myself a little bit of space to line up here. Something like that. All right, cool. Now, what I would recommend, let me just ask the sun to light up our workspace here. I would start with the pathing down here first and then work your way out. I feel like that's the easiest thing to do, okay? And I'm not sure if the terrain is actually completely flattened out the way we need it to be. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. All right, so we got a pathing, right? Go down here, throw down a couple. You know what? That's okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. You know what? Might be something funky happening right there. Okay, why, Plantsy? Why? So just start over. Start from a different spot, maybe. This can be the biggest headache, pathing, to be honest. So I'm not sure. Like right now, it's not letting me place anywhere other than right there. So let me go ahead and just escape out, maybe. Go to paths, select my pathing. There we go. Yeah, see, complicated. Animals may escape. Okay, how about I hit pause? I'm not sure where that's happening at, but I'm not worried about it. All right, let's try this again. So maybe start here. Let me turn off the angle snap. We go here, here. Awesome, we've got a circle. You know, that'll do for right now, for this purpose. So you're not going to get it lined up perfectly, and who knows, maybe you can build your own pathing here and then move these barriers as you see fit. We'll get into the barrier decoration in a minute, but this is the most complicated part, so let's finish that up. So I'm going to go ahead and build there. I'm going to hit U to raise the flooring. I think I'm going to hit it twice, actually, to do stairs down there. And then, actually, let me go ahead and hit angle snap so I know it's... Okay, hold on, dude. Let me go to angle snap so I know it's going straight and not going some weird direction. And let's see, how close are we to ground level? Pretty close, pretty close. And there we go, not too bad. Okay, this can get complicated, I'm gonna be honest. You can try different things like using angle snap. You can try going down here to tunneling and using auto tunneling. Whatever works for you. This can be complicated, so if you have any issues, let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe we can figure something out. But you know, it doesn't look too bad. Do a little walkway, and then some stairs down there. And then down here, what I like to do is I like to put on the railing. So you just go down here to railing on ground path, and then you can just add that even after you've already built the structure. Yeah, there we go. Last little piece. Boom. All right, not too terrible. Okay, you can even put some plants down here. Oh, one more thing. These, for some reason, didn't all build in the workshop blueprint. No idea why. I've tried a couple different things. Doesn't work. So what you can do is just hit Control D, copies that, and then just move it over, place it, hit X, and just kind of tweak it. It's really easy to do. I believe in you. I'm really bad at a lot of building things, and I made this look pretty decent in my own zoo. Again, same down here. I just hit Control D to copy it, and if you don't like the quick things, you can always go up here and whatever, duplicate. That works. And then once you place it, just shrink it down and vary it up. So pretty simple. Control D. The important part is, you know, it has at least one of everything for you to build here. So yeah, this might take a little bit, but again, I believe in you. You can do this. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. Okay. So yeah, sorry the blueprints are wonky and it doesn't do it for you, you know, but for some reason it doesn't copy everything that I made. So that is that down there. Now let's look at this hole. Okay, if you want to leave this hole, totally up to you, but personally I don't like it. So I would go to terrain, this is what I recommend, and just pull things over. And actually what we can even do is go to flatten a foundation, start up here, and just pull it over. Nice, super awesome, quick and easy. And you'll see it's not letting me pull over this area here. That's just because the pathing has gone higher. So what you'll need to do is, so you could either, yeah, I would recommend doing this. I would switch to pull down here and just make it like a giant mountain. Why not? That's what I did. Doesn't look too terrible in my opinion. I mean, right now it looks really funky, but yeah, I'm not going to do the whole thing for you. That is what you do. You just use the pull feature with the terrain. And I mean, just go crazy with it. Decorate this stuff out with, you know, some plants on the outside like I did in my build. I just keep pulling this stuff up, Oh, hello. And then go ahead and like just pull up a good amount, because you don't want the minimum amount. If you do the bare minimum, when you go down here to smooth later, you'll eventually start like eating away, and you might even tear a hole into your terrain modification, to your terraforming. But I usually use the smooth tool at the end. All right. That's pretty much it, you know? That one wasn't too terrible. But again, let me know in the comment section down below if you have any issues with getting this the way that you want. Maybe we can come, you know, I can recommend something different to you, or ask, you know, check, see if you're doing something same way. Or as always, I do play Planet Zoo every Wednesday morning at 9 AM EST. So you can drop by on Twitch at twitch.tv/ZookeeperChris and ask me questions live. Maybe I can show you live on stream. That would be awesome. And we're also live Thursday mornings, 9 AM EST as well. Usually playing Planet Zoo, but we might play other things as well on Thursdays. They're not hard set, but Wednesday mornings are always Planet Zoo. So feel free to swing by, check it out, ask questions, all that fun stuff. Hope you enjoyed this build. Hope you enjoyed this blueprint. If you did, be sure to like the video and share it and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, we do make Planet Zoo content here. Try to do it at least once a week, and I will be doing more builds in the future because you guys seem to like it. The Misty Jaguar habitat, which will be down in the description as well, has been doing really well. Way more people have downloaded that to their Planet Zoo builds, way more than I ever thought. So thank you so much for downloading that. And yeah, that'll do it for me for today. You guys have a good day, and until next time, stay wild.